right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. It's nice to see everybody and nice to have everyone here again tonight. So let's see what's going on, right? Let's see what is going on. So hello, my friends, Lisa and Yvonne, Rebecca, Virgo Sun, Breezy, how are you? It's good to see you all. For everybody who was here last night, we had an incredible show for the anniversary special. It was absolutely wonderful, and definitely something I enjoyed. I know it was something Modern Priscilla Tarot enjoyed. She and I had a good time doing that show last night, so it was a lot of fun. Tonight we're going to go back to old school. We're doing Rider-Waite readings tonight, so we use Rider-Waite cards. All right. We had a lot of people here last night. There were a lot, yeah. And I know there was a lot of people who did not get readings, unfortunately, but not a whole lot I can do. We even extended the show to 90 minutes, right? So if people want to guarantee a reading, there's one way to do it, right? There's one way to guarantee a reading. You donate. Donations guarantee readings and get you right up on top of the list. So all right, so Lise, what's going on? What is going on with you? Your general reading tonight is, again, the Queen of Wands tells you all about somebody who is in your corner. Always in your corner, right? They're always there. They're always making you feel good. They always want you to be up, right? Feeling up. Feeling good about yourself and about the way things are. They want you to, right? You've got all the sunflowers and you've got happiness there with those sunflowers. And that's a good thing because, this person is determined to make you feel good, make you feel like, they're the one who always keeps pushing you about your strength and pushing you about how wonderful you are. This is that person. Now, I'm sure you know who that person is, right? I'm sure. Yeah. And I think you just have to keep on, you just have to keep on looking at the things you have accomplished and know that you can continue accomplishing those. Last night, Yvonne had the Two of Cups. Tonight, you have the Two of Cups in your reading. The Two of Cups is, it's all about a strong emotional connection. It's all about those emotional soulmates. And of course, you have that. I think this is emotional soulmates card. It goes right back here to your whole, determined to make you feel good idea, right? The person who is that emotional soulmate is the one who helps, makes you feel better, makes you think things, and think about things better. But I gotta say, right, you are always that brave warrior. You are that adventurous spirit who is always looking to discover new things to do and new ways to do them and how to make things better. Just sometimes, with all the things going on in the world, sometimes maybe you're feeling like you're a little bit stuck. Maybe you feel like you're a little bit tied down to an idea or a thought or a plan, and you just can't get out of it or don't want to get out of it. And it gives that impression off that it gives the impression that you are stuck in something that you don't want to be stuck in right now. But that's not true. That's not you at all. because you would never let yourself get stuck in a situation you didn't want to be in, because you are too strong for that, right? You are too strong. You've accomplished too much to let such things happen. So that's what I get for you, general reading wise tonight, Lise. That's what I'm seeing. So, hey, Bartman, welcome, and Maggie Polo. Maggie Polo, you did not change your picture to a picture of you. You changed your picture to a picture of flowers and fields and a lovely sky, which is very nice. It's a very beautiful picture. Yeah, see, you're both stuck in a rut in Ireland, still locked down. I can say, I will say my parents did get their first immunization shot. They've got their first, what do you call it, COVID-19 vaccination shot, and they get their second shot at the end of the month. So yeah. So, yep. They're doing good. Tomorrow we have a sad day in the Night Reader family. Like I said, tomorrow, I said it yesterday, tomorrow is the anniversary of my grandmother's passing. She passed away just as COVID was starting here in the United States last year. And I don't know if you guys remember, it's been a long time, right? I was not able to attend her funeral because I was my wife and I were both very, very sick. And we may have had COVID at that time and not realized it, because not many people realized when they had it in the very beginning. So, yeah, it was a mess. You're welcome, Lise. Yeah. So we were extremely sick and did not get to attend that. But anyhow, enough of the sad stuff. I know. I'll deal with my own sad stuff tomorrow. It is brilliant news for my parents. Yes, they are. My mother said it was like hitting the lottery when they were done getting their first shots, and now she's looking forward to the second one. And she will feel, she's not going to let her guard down. She will continue to wear her mask and do all the stuff that she's supposed to do. We do our separation 6 feet apart kind of thing from people that aren't very close to us. Not us and them. My parents and I, we don't really stay 6 feet apart, but we do. Anybody else that we get near, or anybody else who's around us, we all make sure we have masks on. We all make sure that we have the distance between us, and they will continue to do that, even though they've been, even though they've had the, what do you call it there? The immunization, the shot, the thing, the vaccine. That's it. Because you never know, they can still carry that. They can still carry it, and they could still give it to people, and they can still get it, just not get it as bad as, they're in the hospital and they may not make it, kind of thing. But they can still get it. And right now they are, obviously they're going to be very, very cautious and careful. And it's important. They're smart. They're very smart people. So they're not going to play games with it. That's for sure. So Yvonne, general reading, I think you are feeling very good about things. I think you're happy about your family life, your family life, right? Your Farrell family, the Yvonne Farrell family. I think you're feeling really good about that life. I think you're really feeling good about the family. I think you're feeling good about the people who are around you. And that's important because if you want to be successful, in the things that you are doing and the things that you're working on right now, and you want to have everybody, you're going to need everybody's support, right? And of course, if everything's going well with the family around you and the friends around you and stuff like that, well, then you're going to get their support as well. You can see the people in the background, they're holding the other wands up, and they are supporting this person. And well, this person is you. You come in here very bold, right, and triumphant and successful, full of confidence. The Knight of Wands tells you that you are excited and ready to go. You are chomping at the bit. I know that's a horse term, but that's not what I mean. I don't mean anything by it. It's just an impatience term as well. It's like, okay, I'm ready to get out of the house. I want to get out. I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. I just want to get out of here. Everybody, right? Everybody feels that way. And, being that you are an adventurous person, maybe you just have to look at things differently. Make your own, make the reality the way you want it to be. Have a new outlook on things and just let go. Let go of some of the issues that go along with being quarantined still, right? Because all that's going to do, worrying about quarantine and worrying about being stuck in the place and stuck inside and everything like that, it's just going to weigh you down. It's just going to put a lot of unnecessary burdens on your shoulders, right? It's going to be difficult to move. It's going to be difficult to move to go forward. And that's really what I'm getting for you. So basically it's telling you, be happy with the people who are around you because they are supporting you completely. As much as you want to go out and do things and get out of the house and you're impatient to do it, you might have to just change that outlook a little bit for a while, because if you don't, it's just going to put weight on you. It's just going to make you feel bad about it. It's going to make you feel like things are difficult, right? More difficult than they already are. And well, they're bad enough. How much worse do we want them, right? Ugh. So that's what I get for you, Yvonne. Yes, vaccine. I could never think of the word. But yeah, so it was very, very happy I was very happy they received their vaccine, and I know that they will be safe. Safer, that's for sure. Maggie, when will I come to Germany? Well, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you real quick. I am unable to fly due to a medical condition. Something that happened to me, a freak accident that happened to me back when I was a teenager. I have not been able to fly, so I've never been on a plane. And so until they build that big old bridge from here, from the United States to Germany, or at least from the United States to the coast of England, or the coast of Europe, any coast in Europe, I will not be getting to Germany anytime soon. But you know what? If the invitation's there for me to come and spend time at the Bolo residence, well, there you go. I would appreciate it. It's always nice. Rebecca, how are you? Thanks for being here again last night too. Could Ewood, is that how we pronounce his name? Ewood be your soulmate or something, like a best friend even? Could this person be your soulmate or best friend or anything like that? Hello, Peace. Welcome to the show. Good to have you. Jenny Hernandez, thanks for being here. It's good to see you all. Wasn't sure how many people we'd have it on a Saturday night, especially after the wild show we had last night with so many people and how wonderful it was. There were a lot of people. Hey, CM, how are you? All right. So, Rebecca. Okay, he's already your best friend. Could he be your soulmate or something like that, right? Could this be a love also? Well, if you look at this, you've got like two of the biggest love cards you could possibly have, right? The Two of Cups and the Lovers. So, interesting. Let's start off here at the beginning. Now with tarot, I don't always have to start at the beginning, and I don't always have to tell the story from left to right. Yeah, bored and burned out, CM. I understand. So I think you are going to figure out that you are in complete control when it comes to this relationship. You are going to be the one who gets to decide what is your destiny. What's going to make you happy, right? You've got the whole world in your hand. And you are able to choose anything you want to make yourself happy. What's going to make you happy? Well, what's going to make you happy, of course, is this emotional connection that becomes stronger than just best friends with Ewood. And I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, Ewood. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. Let me know if I'm not, or let me know if I am. But yeah, that emotional connection looks like it is going to get stronger and stronger, which is good for you. The Lovers then tells me that it goes even further, right? Because then it's love, and then it's connected at that point. There's a trust. There's a harmony for the two of you. And that harmony, turns into soulmates. That turns into a soulmate type of feeling. And I'm pronouncing it wrong. You could show me how to pronounce it. That would help, because I'm not going to say it again then. Here's what happens though when you are interested and have a romantic inclination towards someone who is your friend, especially a best friend. Then what happens, right? Then things get to be a little bit more, there's more structure to it. There's more, there's more of a disciplined type of approach to the relationship. There's always that idea that, okay, somebody could be a bit judgmental. And if things don't work out, right? If you move your best friendship into a relationship, and especially into something that is, a soulmate connection, like you would like. I have to pronounce it with a Dutch accent. Well, I don't have one of those, so we will just call him E. But moving it from a best friend to a boyfriend or a love affection or, something to that effect can take its toll if things don't work out, right? You want a close relationship. You want things to be successful. You want happiness. However, if it doesn't work out, you end up losing everything. Not only do you lose the relationship, but then you also lose the friendship, most likely. And that would be very difficult. So it's something to think about, right? You have to choose what's going to make you happy. And we talked about that here. And that choice, part of that decision-making process has to be, okay, there's a lot of good things that can go on in a relationship. However, if you go from friendship to relationship, it doesn't go backwards. There's really no going from relationship back to friendship because it just doesn't work out. It never quite does. So, all right. And that's what I get for you. Thank you, Rebecca. So Virgo Sun, what's going on? When will the visitor quarantine be lifted in South Korea? Is that where you are? Is that where you are from, Virgo Sun? South Korea? Is that where you're from, Virgo Sun? Yeah, you're just friends. You don't want to be in a relationship with him. He likes guys. Well, that makes it more difficult. You wanted to know if he was going to be your soulmate, though. So, yeah. I don't know. There was an awful lot of love cards there, but yeah. Oh, okay. So you're from Utah, but you're going to visit there. Very interesting. Yeah, of course you don't want to quarantine. Nobody wants to quarantine when they get somewhere because by the time you're done quarantining, it's time to come home, right? Vacation's over. So you're from Utah. A Ute. I have to mark that in my little book because that is not in my book of states. I gotta find a pen. My pen works. I think this is it. I'm gonna write it right up here. U-T. Utah. Awesome. You guys know I keep track of where our people are from, so I know all the places in the country and in the world that I have met people from, because it's very interesting to me where people are from and different cultures and stuff. I enjoy that. You're welcome, Rebecca. I hope you can find some sense in that. All right. Virgo Sun, will the visitor quarantine be lifted? Yeah, I think it's going to go away. I think it's going to go away. I think this quarantine idea, here it is, as they're carrying it off, it's going to kind of sneak off. It's just going to go away slowly. And I think, that's going to give you a lot more opportunities. It's going to give you a lot more choices and chances to get this vacation or time away or whatever it is. Maybe moving even to go to South Korea, right? If you're going there for an extended time. But, I think you need to really think this through and make sure that it's going to be safe for you to do it. Even if there is no quarantine, is it still going to be safe? I don't want you to be upset about it. I don't want you to worry about it. I don't want you to be sad about it either. But these are things you have to worry about, right? These are things you have to think about. Because you want this to be a successful trip. But you have to have some realistic ideas and realistic goals and realize, okay, what exactly is still going on in the world, right? So you have to have a little bit of discipline for yourself. And that's what I'm seeing for you. So yeah, I think the visitor quarantine will be lifted. I think it'll lift right away and it'll sneak right off to give you that to give you the opportunity and to give you, a lot of different opportunities. So, Fairy Wren, how are you? It sounds like a bumblebee in here. Does it sound like it all the time, or does it sound like it's just flying around and every once in a while it shows up? In the fall, okay. In the fall, I think you have a long. I think you have a long time to think about it. Breezy, breezy. Does Jeremy want to make things work between you? Is this an old relationship gone bad? Or is this something that hasn't started yet and you want to know if he wants it to start? So I put this challenge out there to everybody again this week. Don't forget. So the challenge is, in your little profile pictures right here, right? The ones that show up over here, put a picture of yourself in there. This way I know who I am talking to, and I can see you, because it's always nice to see people eye to eye so that I can see who I'm talking to. All right, let's see what we get for you. Does Jeremy want to make things work? Oh, I have to tell you guys, exciting news. I ordered with the donation money I received last night from the anniversary show. Of course, half of it I split with Modern Priscilla Tarot, because that's only fair, right? She did half the readings. So absolutely, I split the money with her, whatever I received in donations. And then with the other half, I ordered a new tarot deck. I did. I went a little nuts. I ordered myself one new tarot deck. So I don't know exactly when it'll be here, but it will get here eventually. All right, so Breezy, does Jeremy want to make things work between the two of you? I think right now you are completely trying to figure out. You're really reflecting on things. You're reflecting on the past. You're reflecting on the time. And again, I think this is a relationship that has been, and now it is, you want it back. So I think you're reflecting on the time that you had in the past and trying to figure out, okay, is this worth the sacrifice? Is it absolutely worth the sacrifice? Because you have a lot of traditions, you have a lot of knowledge about things, and if things got serious, well, would they go the same way that they went before? You have to keep that in mind, right? But there is new energy around the two of you, and there is some new potential for you, and I do think that that's going to help. I think somebody is very excited about maybe getting together or moving in a good direction towards the other person, and that gives that feeling of adventure. However, I do think that if things are going to work out between the two of you, and it's going to take quite a while to happen, it's going to be very slow moving, and I think Jeremy is a bit possessive. And I think that possession feeling is maybe why you're not together right now. Right? He may say that things have changed or things feel different. But I think if that's the case, if he was possessive before, I think he will fall back into that trap. Yeah, I really do. So, all right. That's what I get for you, Breezy. Thank you so much. Hello, Psychic Cindy. What a very nice show you guys did this afternoon. You and my friend Tarot Oracle and my dear friend Christina all did such a great show. I did end up ordering one of the new decks. Don't tell anybody if you know which one it is. I ordered one of the decks that you guys talked about. It's a secret. I'm not telling anybody what it is yet until I receive it, but I did order one. So based on the things that you and Christina had talked about. So it is good to see you here. If anybody who does not know, the Psychic Cindy has an incredible show. She does basically everything. She does it all. And is really, really good at it. That's okay, Julius. It'll change. It'll change. I see it already. It's right there. So yes, the Psychic Cindy. Make sure you guys, if you get a chance, please go to her channel and subscribe to her. You can see, I'm sure, I know she's got her whole profile is all set up real nice, and it'll tell you all the different things that she does, because she does such incredible work. I saw her the first time with another reader, Dr. Mystical, who is a good friend of the show as well. Helped me out a lot in the very beginning, especially. And they were doing past life regression readings, if I remember correctly. I think that's what it was. It was a long time back. I think it was past life regression. Past lives, and it was very, very exciting to watch how Cindy was able to go back and figure out and really get that information from the past. It was amazing. So yeah, I was always excited about seeing that. That was something that I really enjoyed watching, was a past life regression show. It was something that was very, very interesting to me. That's for sure. So yeah, so you guys get a chance, get over there, see the Psychic Cindy. Just, get your what do you call it, subscription, get notifications so you can see when she comes on, and catch her doing a live show, because there's just so many facets to her mediumship and her abilities. So you guys know I don't talk too much about other readers very often. There's a few that I do, but not many. And well, Psychic Cindy is absolutely one that I would always give good reviews and good things, have good things to say about, because she is a good friend to the Night Reader Tarot channel and the Night Reader Tarot family. Yeah, see, it was past life regressions, and that's a passion of hers. So keep that in mind. If you want a good past life regression reading, well, there you have it. There you have it. So how does the Virgo feel, Maggie, after your end? So yesterday you asked about how the Virgo felt about you, and now it's the end. Did you kind of cut things off with the Virgo? You and the Virgo? I don't know. I think the Virgo feels like, okay, they're sad, but they're going to get through it. They're kind of sad, but they know that they have the strength and the courage to get through it. They have many different things to think about now. There's a lot to think about, right? When there's a breakup, and I have to say, it's time for a new start. I think both of you need to be optimistic on each end, right? Each end of this split, because there has always been a distance between the two of you. It's never been a close relationship. It's always been long distance, excuse me. And you can see that here, right? There was always a distance between the two of you. If you really ever got together, it would take a lot of travel to get there. So be optimistic, but also know that the Virgo is going to be optimistic about a new start and new potential out there, because both of you need to look at it that way. There can be new potential and new optimism between the two of you, and that's okay. Things are going to move slowly for that person. I think the Virgo is going to move kind of slow now that they are free. They're not going to jump into another relationship. Doesn't mean they're not going to have other people that they date or anything like that. But yeah, I do think that they will be. I think they'll be moving slowly. That's for sure. All right. And that's what I get. So. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Yeah, he's very slow. Too slow. That was the problem, huh? All right. All right, so let's see. Where are we? I'm sorry about that. Somebody messaged me. Jenny Hernandez, are you still around? I hope. I hope. You are very welcome, Maggie. Always glad to do readings for you. Yeah, so Psychic Cindy, anytime you're doing past life regressions, that was fun. That was a fun show for me personally, just to watch. And yeah, not that I can ever learn how to do that, because I'll never learn how to do that. We had my 1 year anniversary show here last night. Yeah, it's been 1 year that I've had the show, and I'm still learning how to read cards. But yeah, those are things I don't think I would ever have the aptitude to do. All of the different types of things that you do. But I will gladly give you a plug for your show and your shows and the different things that you do, because I think they are wonderful. All right. So, Jenny, your question is, what are Eric's current feelings towards you or intentions? I think Eric is very hopeful that things are going to work for the two of you. Things are going to get together, and the two of you are going to feel comfortable together. There's going to be some inspiration. I feel like you are going to have a very clear idea of where things are going between you and Eric. And I think it's only up to you, right? It's all up to you what you want to do and what is going to make you happy. You have to choose, right? You have total control over the happiness, over your own happiness, because you're holding the world in your hands. Now, are you determined to do this? Absolutely. You're determined to I think, get this relationship going or moving in the right direction. And I think you're determined. I think you're dedicated to it. Will it be a little bit of hard work where you have to push yourself a little bit? Maybe. Or maybe it's just that you're going to have to push Eric a little bit. Just a little. But there's absolutely some new energy right around the two of you. There's new potential. There's new passion. There's a lot of good things coming for you and Eric. And I think his feelings towards you kind of mirror that same thing. I think he really does feel the same kind of ideas, right? The whole idea about, okay, well, I can, I'm going to choose Jenny because that's what's going to make me happy. And well, Jenny is choosing Eric because that's what's making her happy. And again, there's lots of hope. There is lots of inspiration for the two of you. And that's what I get. That's the story I'm getting for that. So, Peace, how are you? Hello, Sarah Smith. You are not the Sarah Smith that I normally know. Are you new, Sarah Smith? I read your question. That is terrible. Hey, now there's my friend Sarah Smith that I know. I'm not sure who this Sarah Smith is. I've got two Sarah Smiths, and I don't know what to do with them all. Now I'm quite confused. Yeah. Peace, are you still here? Yes. So Sarah Smith, yeah, it's a common name. You're right. It is a common name. I just didn't know I had that many followers to have two people with the same name. See? But it is nice to have you here, and it is very nice to meet you. So welcome. Welcome to the Night Reader Tarot family of friends. Anybody, if you're new here tonight, and if this is your first time, please subscribe. Please get your notifications. Make sure that you are able to see that I'm on every night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And all right. So, Peace, are you here? If you're not here, I'm going to move forward and I will come back to you in a little bit. All right. So Milka, will your crush D and you see, will your crush and you see each other on Tuesday? Will you see each other on Tuesday? All right, so I think there's a lot of potential for the two of you to see each other. And I think you really feel strongly about this person, right? I think you feel like, like there is a love connection there. And of course, I do have the lovers over here, which tells me there probably is a love connection, or at least one of you feels very, very strongly about the other one. However, I don't think it's going to be Tuesday. Tuesday seems like it's too close to now, and things are moving very slowly between you and D. So I don't think it's going to be Tuesday. I think that's going to be a bit frustrating to you. I think this is going to make you feel upset. It's going to worry you. It's going to concern you about what's the future between the two of you. But I do think that the future is quite bright here with the lovers and the 10 of cups. The 10 of cups is always telling you right? There's safety in that relationship. There's love, and there's blessing for the two of you. And the Lovers, of course, tells me that there is a love connection that is based on trust and friendship at the core. So, yeah, I really do. I think things are going to be okay. I just don't think you'll see each other on this coming Tuesday, only because things are moving much too slowly. All right. All right. So Julius, you changed your question, and I see your nice picture of the sky. That's a good picture. So here's the new question. Is your crush DK a Virgo lady? Or how does your crush DK, a Virgo lady, feel right now? Is she okay? Milika, thank you. Hey, Anya. I was telling everybody before you got here, I took my half of the money because the donations I received yesterday during the show, of course, when we do a collaboration, I always make sure that we split the donations because it's only fair, right? So we did. So I split the donation money with Modern Priscilla Tarot, and then I ordered a new tarot deck, and I am looking forward to getting it. I'm not going to tell you what it is until we get it and use it, and I think you guys are going to like it. I really do think so, because I saw it today. I saw it on a wonderful show talking about tarot decks that included some friends of mine, all friends of mine, the psychic Cindy, who is here tonight. She is here tonight. And also my friend Christina Dowden and my friend, the Tarot Oracle. So all good friends to the show, always been good friends to me. And definitely gave me a good idea for a new tarot deck I'm very excited about. So, how is DK? How does DK feel right now? Is she okay? I think DK feels very good. I think DK feels good. I think they feel like things are going on the way that they're supposed to go, and that they know they can depend on you. I think they're a bit bored. I think she's a bit bored. She's not exactly sure what she wants to do right now, but she's someone who does not want to get hurt again. So she's defending herself, right? She's been hurt before. She wants to defend herself. She wants to make sure that she is ready in case something happens. And sure enough, it looks like there's a bit of an uprising here. And she has to defend herself. So, is she defensive right now because of things that have happened in the past? Yeah, that could definitely be the case. It could definitely feel that way because she feels like she's got to be very alert. She has to be very smart and thinking on her feet, being on her toes all the time. And yeah, it's not always a good way to be, but it's tough. If you've been hurt in the past, that's the way you are for now. I think she just wants somebody who is going to be structured and able and active to have a relationship with. And I do think that they are, I do think that she is feeling that way. I think she's feeling like things are just, they just have to be structured better than they are. And I think things could be okay. And I think that's how she's feeling right now. I mean, is she okay? Yeah, she's okay. But I just think that she's got some issues from the past that come in and out of her life. And once she gets past those, she'll be all right. Then she'll move in a good direction for sure. All right. So that's what I get for you. So thank you, Julius. I do appreciate that. So Sarah Smith, the new Sarah Smith. You got strangled and started to go to the light. You were spiritually hurt. Oh, Psychic Cindy, this is a question for you, huh? This is right in your wheelhouse. So yes, anyhow, Anya, I was talking, like I said, I ordered the new deck, and well, part of that, of course, was thanks to you, because you had donated yesterday, and I do appreciate that very much. All right. Yeah, this is definitely a Psychic Cindy question, I think. See how I do. You can see how I do. Because I enjoy these kind of questions about what's going on or what's happening. What are people messaging? What are the messages to me from the past or beyond, or anything like that? All right. So what is going on? So you almost got murdered the other night. You got strangled and started to go to the light. You're spiritually hurt, and there's still too much to do. I think you still have too much to do here on Earth to move into a position, to move beyond. Right? That's what I'm seeing. That's my thought on things, right? You head to the light, you came back because there's too many things for you to still do here on Earth. You are smart. You have the power to get past this. You feel like, okay, I am going to decide, I am going to take control of my life. I'm going to take total control of my life, and I'm going to achieve and complete the things I want to complete now, because this traumatic experience has made me stronger and made me feel so much more than I ever thought I could be. Now you know that you have a purpose. I think you were given that purpose when you went. When you were heading towards the light, I think you were given a purpose. And now that you're back, you know what that is. And I think it's time for you to move. You're going to have to move away from this and get this behind you. Why would someone do something like this? None of these cards are telling me anything like that. That's for sure. None of them at all. But let's see if I get anything that clears any of this up for us. Yeah, I mean, it looks like maybe somebody saw you as maybe some type of a threat or something, and they had their chance to get you because your back was turned, right? They had a chance, and sure enough, there you go with the 9 of Swords. Wow. The 9 of Swords tells you that, this is something that is hurtful. This is something that really has you upset, sleepless, anxious, nightmares about it. Moving forward is not going to be easy, that's for sure. And the Lovers is telling me, I'm going with this on, again, these are my thoughts, but I'm thinking the Lovers is telling me that maybe this was someone you knew, someone that you have or had a relationship with in the past. Wow. So to my other friend, Sarah Smith. Hey, Flea Little Piggy, you donated. Thank you so much. Please post your question. I will do it. I will make sure you get your reading in tonight for sure. Yeah, Anya, it's going to be a mystery. The new deck will be a mystery. You guys are going to like it, though, I think. I did. I saw it, and I liked it, and I was like, I got to get that. Hey, Punky. Punky, I am glad you're here. I just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for your generosity the other night. Yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. That was, I think that was Thursday night that you were here, and I did not see you yesterday, and it was either Wednesday or Thursday night, and I didn't see you the next night or two, and I wanted to make sure that next time you came in, I let you know that I really did appreciate the generous donation and stuff that you made. So thank you so much. Matter of fact, it was Wednesday night because it was Lenormand night. Yeah. So. All right, Sarah, what's going on? Can you get a reading to see if you have anything to look forward to? Yeah, Julius, I can't wait to see it either. I can't wait to see it in real life either. But it'll be here eventually. And when I do, you guys will get to see it. I think you'll like it. You know me, there's only a very small amount of decks of cards that I use now. All right, do you have anything to look forward to? Well, the two of Wands has a lot to say tonight, I'll tell you that. So yeah, you have stuff to look forward to. Absolutely. You've got the Star. The Star is all about hope, right? The Star is all about hope. That's one of my favorite cards, the Star. I love the Star because of that hope. You just have to have faith that there is comfort and healing coming your way. Right? You can plan for it. You can organize for it. You have to find a way to become more secure in your surroundings and in the time that you have on your own for yourself, whether it's by choice or not by choice and just the way that it is. But you absolutely have to be secure in that. You're a very generous person, and you are very nurturing, and I know that. And I know that you can make a decision for yourself that's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you happy. That decision is very, very close to you. It's close at hand, right? Yeah, it is close at hand. So keep that in mind. Because right now, maybe there's someone out there who has a connection to you. Maybe. Maybe there's somebody out there that has this connection to you and you just don't realize it. So you have to stop whatever it is that you're doing. Stop the things that are going on that you are doing now, because there's something, it's either something you're doing or something maybe that you're just not doing anymore. And then you need to move on in a different direction. Because the things that have been going on recently just don't seem to be working. So you need to move in a different direction. And that's going to make a connection probably much stronger, and it's going to make a connection come to you faster. All right? And that's what I get for you. Flea Little Piggy, you donated, and I did not see a question for you, but please post your question. And I'll keep an eye out for it, yes. And also, Psychic Cindy, thank you so much for donating. I do appreciate that so much. And I saw that you said you wanted... Did you say you wanted something? Did you say you wanted general reading? I don't know what you told me. Wait a second. No. Oh, you told me on the Cash App that you wanted a general reading. So awesome. Thank you very, very much for that. And Flea Little Piggy, I see your question. So those are my last two questions of the night, since we are at the 7:00 mark. But I will continue doing questions for donations at this point. I always do after 7. All right. So please let me know if you donate. And thank you, Cindy, and thank you, Flea Little Piggy. All right, so Psychic Cindy wanted a general reading, and here we go. Oh, I hope this is good for you. I hope this means something to you. I get so nervous when I read for other people who are such good readers, who are so much better and stronger at this than I am. So the Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, right? New things are coming your way. Lots of new stuff. I think there's a lot of new emotions. There's some kind of healing coming to you. Maybe there's something that has been going on in the past, over the past maybe 6 or 9 months or so, and it hasn't been really good. It hasn't felt good. It just doesn't feel good. I don't know what it is that doesn't, but I think you do. And I think you are, I think you're getting a very clear idea of what this is and how to fix it now and how to make yourself feel better. And I think that feeling better is going to be, that emotional healing. And that's what you're looking for, new emotional healing with a very clear idea and understanding of what is going on around you. You're just looking for someone or something to be secure. You just want to feel secure. Not someone. I shouldn't say someone. It's something. You're looking for something to make you feel very secure right now, very stable, and give you some structure. Because at this point, I feel like you have the impression that you are kind of stuck in a rut, right? You're kind of stuck in a rut. Things are not as available as you would like them to be, and like everybody would like them to be, where you're able to go out and do things and whatever it is you want to do because of everything that's happening in the world right now. So yeah, I feel like you have that. You're kind of stuck in that rut. You've got that whole issue going on, and well, you have to realize that, everybody's in that same rut. Everybody is emotional right now. Everybody is a bit fragile, and everybody has hated changes and hated things that have been changing for the past year. Because here in the United States, it was just about a year ago that COVID started hitting, and we really started, the country started preparing to shut down. It didn't yet. It's probably another 10 days from now that this country really started to shut down. But it is, I definitely think that is a big change, right? And nobody wants that change. Nobody's wanted things to change the way they have over this past year. but everybody's kind of had to go along with it and find imaginative ways. And that's what you've done, right? You find imaginative ways to move forward and to still be able to do what you like to do and do a great job at what you're doing. So that's what I'm getting for you. That's what I get for you, Cindy. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. All right. Flea Little Piggy, thank you for your donation. SA, you said you donated. I did see it come through. I am just waiting for you. Post your question for me, SA. And Lovely Green, same thing. I got your donation. Thank you. Just post up your question. All right. So let's see what we get for you, Flea Little Piggy. You'll be moving your house. You'll be moving to a new house and stuff before June. Rentals are scarce at this time. However, your landlord wants to subdivide the property you live in, and you don't want to stick around for construction. All right. SA, I got your question. Yeah. Yeah, Flea Little Piggy, I got it. No, you're saying no. All right. So. Yeah, Flea Little Piggy, we can definitely see you. All right. So let's see. So what's going to happen? What is going to happen with the whole idea of moving? I think moving is actually going to be a good thing for you, right? I think you are feeling very like you have the courage to do it. You're willing to do it. You're able to do it. You have the inner strength to move in the right direction to do this. And the Knight of Wands tells me you're excited actually about it. You are ready to go. You're good. You're okay with moving. You are okay with going in a new direction and being somewhere new. And you're almost to the point of impatience where you could, you're ready to move like tomorrow. You could do it. You just want to go and get it done. Right. At times, of course. Yeah. Are you a bit of an introvert? Yeah. You are. That's true. But you know what? It doesn't matter because once you get the new place, get yourself settled, you'll be in there for a while. And sure enough, you will be, you'll be there. You'll be settled and set and okay. You would be okay with that because then you'll be in the house and you'll be back in there and you'll be unpacking and taking the time and a lot of good things. Now, here's the problem. Well, not problem. I wouldn't go with problem at all. It's going to be hard work, right? Moving is difficult. Moving is tough. It's never easy. Packing is a pain in the neck. I'll tell you, I'm telling you from experience. I just did it in November. It is not fun. It's not something that I ever want to do again. I'm getting way too old for that. But it is hard work and you do have to push yourself to do it, but you are determined. And if you dedicate yourself to doing it, well, then it's going to make you feel good. You're going to feel like you've achieved something. You're going to feel very satisfied and you're going to feel that inner peace and that inner happiness. And And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. So yeah, I think as long as you can find a place, you're ready to move. You are on the move, and absolutely that can happen for you, Flea Little Piggy. That is the thing that's definitely talking about it. Yeah, that's it. The Knight of Wands, the movement card. The card that tells you that you are ready to move. You're ready to go. You are on the move. All right. So, SA, you would like a general, general love reading. General love reading and Lovely Green. I'm just waiting for your question still, I think. Yeah, Lovely Green, just waiting for you to post up your question for me. Because right now you are the last one. So SA, a general love reading. Thank you again to everybody for your generosity and your donations. I do appreciate that. All right, so. Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it, Lovely. Will it be in June? It will be. I think it will be in June for you, Flea Little Piggy. I definitely got the impression it would be that because when, with the Knight of Wands being there, I think it's going to be quick. I think your move is going to happen quickly. And well, June seems like it's right around the corner, I guess, but I think so is you moving right around the corner. So yeah, absolutely. I do think it's going to be June. All right, general love for you. So I think you are trying to restore yourself back to the dating scene, right? You're back to the finding a relationship type of thing. You feel like, okay, you've been developing yourself, your self-confidence, your self-worth, all the different things that you have to build up, right? To have a good, a good relationship and stuff, and really do a good job at it. And that's what you're doing. So you've been developing yourself and now you feel like you've restored yourself to a point where you are ready to jump back into the dating pool, right? Right into the deep end. Right in the deep end of the dating pool. You are concerned about getting hurt. You're concerned about that because it's happened in the past, right? There have been times in the past where relationships haven't gone bad or haven't gone well, and you have gotten hurt. So now you're holding on, right? You're really holding on to your emotions. You're holding on to the things that you have. You're holding on to everything really tight because you're afraid if you give a little bit of information or you give a little bit to somebody, well, then they're going to take it and use it against you. And then you're back to trying to defend yourself again from that. You don't want that to happen. That's a terrible feeling, right? It's a bad feeling to have when you have to keep everything so close to the chest, to the vest, excuse me, right? When you got to hold things so darn close and make sure that you have everything. But I do see that I think you can let go a little because there's a close, you have a chance at having a very close, successful relationship where you would be very happy. It would help you with your healing. It would help you emotionally heal. And I think there's going to be some magnetism between the two of you, right? Right? One of you is the magnet and the other one is the steel. And I definitely think that is, I definitely think that's going to help you. And I think that's going to bring somebody in, right? And of course, you've got the world, which is the big finale, the big good ending, the happily ever after kind of thing, where you've completed what you wanted, which is to get a relationship. I think that's how I feel. I think you feel like you will, that's going to make you feel like you've achieved something. You've achieved what you really wanted. You will be happy about it. You'll find joy. You'll find purpose. You will find all those things when you find this person, right? You'll be able to let your guard down. You'll be able to let go. You'll be able to give again. And it all starts off with just restoring yourself to being able to open up to somebody, right? Developing the skills, developing the feelings and the confidence for a relationship. So that's what I get for you. And thank you very much for your donation. So, all right, Lovely Green, what are ours feelings for you currently? Yeah. So this is my last reading. I did my free readings were over 15 minutes ago. I have been doing readings for donations now. So if you still are here and you did not get a reading and want one, if you donate, I will still do them. Otherwise, the free reading part of the show is over, and I will be back again Monday night. I will not be here tomorrow night. I do have some things going on, some personal stuff. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of my grandmother's passing, and we're going to spend some family time together, all of my family. So, it'll be sad, it'll be happy, it'll be a celebration, and but so I won't be here tomorrow night, but I will be back on Monday night, and I'm here usually every night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. So something to remember, something to think about. If you didn't get a reading tonight, you can try again one of those nights, or you can still donate tonight. Guarantee your reading here. All right, so let's see what we get. So what are R's current feelings for you? All right, so R has had some problems lately. R's had some issues with feeling like maybe they've done something that they regret doing in the past. And maybe that's why things aren't close for the two of you right now. I think this makes R feel very anxious. It makes R feel very uptight about things. And R regrets whatever it is that happened. And now they're ready to change their ways, right? Death is about change. It's about ending something and starting something new. And sure enough, I do think that that's exactly what's going on. So R wants you to know that they're changing their ways and that they are doing all they can to be a different person, be somebody different. Now, for you have to look back on the things that have happened, right? You have to look back and see, okay, this is all grown out of that past, out of the things that have been going on with R. And, you have to assess, is this going to work? Will this not work? Is there some kind of a hidden lesson in this whole thing? Is something hidden in here that you just can't quite see? And you have to search for it. Because if things go back to the way they used to be, then it's just going to be conflict. It's just going to be fighting. It's just going to be, bad for you. It's not going to work out in a good way, because it's going to end up in chaos, right? And it's not just physical, it's not going to be a physical fight, but it's not just a mental fighting, but it's also mind games, right? It's mental mind games, and that's terribly tiresome. So, you feel lost. Do you feel lost? Yeah. R felt lost. But now they know they have to start over, and that's what death is saying. They're starting over. You just have to have the strength to decide whether or not you feel like this is going to work. Is this really, do you have the courage? Do you have the inner strength to know for sure that R is changing their ways? Because if you do, then great. Then you go for it. You move forward. If you don't have that, if you are not prepared and you don't think that this could really happen, this changing of the ways can happen, then it's probably not going to happen. And that's what I get for you. All right, Lovely Green. So thank you. Maggie Polo, good night. Good night. And everyone, good night. That is the end of our show. I do not have any other donations that I see here. Nope, I don't. But I do thank everybody who was everybody who did donate and all the generosity, because that does help the show go and keep going. And it does, we are going to be getting ourselves a new tarot deck. When I get a new tarot deck, you guys get a new tarot deck. So it's wonderful. It's always nice to do that and be able to share that with you all. So keep that in mind. Like I said, tomorrow night I will not be around. However, I will be back on Monday night, and the show is live daily, every day, right? Daily at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. So I will be back again on Monday evening. I want to thank everybody who is here, everybody who's been here all night and took part in our show tonight, and everybody who was here last night for the 1 year anniversary extravaganza. That was so much fun we had, and I appreciate it all. So thank you all for being here. I will see you guys all on Monday evening. Have a great night and a nice rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you Monday. Bye now.